cool. What? Oh, there we go. Hello. Okay. Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to be playing this now. Do we have people actually watching the stream? That's a good question. We got 4 viewers. All right, well, let's see what they cooked up for this DLC. It's interesting playing so late in the day, but this is the only time I get to play games. So I did a little bit of a look at this already.
Listen up.
I love how they have like Australian sounding division, like.
Let's go.
What? Let's go. That's so good. You gotta appreciate that. It's been a long time since I played Australia. I remember playing them a lot, actually. I used to really enjoy the fascist path, but I want to do the democratic path. I think that's going to be really interesting. Is there New Zealand stuff? This is just the tree that they had in in the whatever the other mod, not mod, Together for Victory. This one, I think, was it Together for Victory? I think it was the first DLC. They added a bunch of focus trees, and it's like dated and it shows. They updated it a little bit, but I want to challenge myself a bit. I want to do a historical Australia. Maybe it's not too much of a challenge, but I find that the alternate paths usually really buff you. So let's do the Wars Coming thing. It unlocks special mechanics.
All set.
Oh my god.
Righto.
Right. Oh my god, this is insane. I deep lore. I actually used to live in New Zealand. I know that Australia and New Zealand are very different places. Oh, I said company. I think it's just because I was looking at this company right here. And I have no idea how to do Navy, so that's going to be really difficult. I like playing historical because I find it's usually... What the heck happened here? That's going to be interesting. I can set a new faction goal? Why me? It'd be cool if we could do this, but no. Oh my god, look at all these things we can do. It'd be cool if we could do Singaporean naval bases, but Spymaster? I don't know. Is there a path to unite with New Zealand? I don't know. Surely we'll get a lot of divisions. New Zealand. New Deal? You can, it's the communist path, I think you can. Reclaim lost territory. So, if we go down inevitably independent, then we can annex it. Interesting. What about this? Change in authority. Friends shall respect us, enemies fear us. Set as leader of the allies. What? Come on. Dude, Australia will receive default major status in the world. That's funny. Okay. But yeah, it looks like the only way we do that is if we don't go historical or do, yeah, like this fascist stuff. We could get cores on it. So we could either inevitably independent, which locks us out of this stuff, which would be pretty good. We could do this too. I'm not too sure. Player parties, we can have goals. I guess. Edelweiss? I don't know what Edelweiss is. Cavalry, Armor Division. I quickly saw that you could have, like, jungle heavy tanks. I think that sounds pretty fun. I want to see if we can try to do something like that. But while we're here, I figured I would talk about something that is a thing in, what is it called? Game design. Yeah, that whole thing that I'm really into. Yeah. There's this thing in game design called the reversed decision tree. I think it was coined by Sid Meier, the guy who made Civilization. And I don't know too much about this myself, but from what I understand, the idea behind it, the theory is that you should only really be introducing decisions for players in an inverted pyramid style system where you're managing small things at first and then it eventually gradually ramps up. EU4, EU5, Victoria 3, and maybe even Crusader Kings 3, they all suck at this. But HOI4 does it really well. And I think that's one of the reasons why it's so well loved and played so much. Right now, I can't do anything but just put my army somewhere, start training it. I only have a couple of civs and infrastructure, so I'm attributing that. The focus tree is literally a tree. I'm not selecting between all these focuses to pick. I have one focus, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 focuses that I can pick right now. Right? It's a really quick and easy decision. But then here, after I do this, I can do 1, 2, 3 different focuses on top of the other one. So it's like net bonus of 2, and it just keeps expanding from there. It's another good aspect about focus trees. So something I always do here is I always forget to get a army head, and then I just am completely screwed. So wait, what's this election mechanic? Okay. So we have the Australian Labour Party and the United Australia Party. Domestic needs before foreign interests. Okay. National Unity Government. At war, more than 50% world tension. They either have won the election or had less than 3. So if I do too many, then I can't do a united government. No foreign... Wait. The listed focuses will become available. Increase the time by 15 days. Wait. What is going on here? Political campaign. Daily effect. And I guess you can, like, turn it off. So, chat. Chat, what are we doing? Are we doing John Curtin or are we doing Robert Menzies? And are we going to be figuring out... So, this is a good focus because it has civilian factories that you can do early. There's only 2 civs. But then Queensland. That gives me more building slots in Queensland too. And building infrastructure there. It also increases it in New South Wales, which is this province. So, okay, and here's the thing. So instead of it being a like campaign trail decision tree thing, you click a button and you forget about it. I really prefer stuff like that because it lets you focus on everything else more. Call for a referendum. Air research speed? Or consumer goods? What is this? Rural concessions. Max factories. UAP votes. United Australia Party increases. Country party. Where's this party influence here? And also the fact that they added these like search things is also brilliant. Like that's really good. Yeah, I should probably go more civs, but I want to look at the military stuff too. because you... Oh, this doesn't actually give us a research slot. But it does make a land warfare facility. That's pretty good. What do we got here? There's a lot of stuff, but yeah, we go for the civs early. That makes sense. Let's do that. Yeah, Australia's historical path, and then doing the war jump to labor. I see. So I'm not going to touch that yet. What is this? Halfway to federal election. Whoa, okay. An Australian party led it. Good sentiment. Britain. No confidence motion removed it from the power and anything when Australia led party is trying to regain momentum. Okay. ALP has adopted a new perspective on imperialism. Domestic needs shall come first and foreign interests should no longer take priority. Effective while file farm is active. Reduce the time 5 days for the Pacific Pact, Advanced Pacific Industries, Domestic Industry. Okay, and that's what we're doing right now. Collapsing League of Nations, Department of Munitions, Democratic Bulwark. Call for referendum. We have enough stability for that. I guess we should just do... Yeah, let's do that. So this is the UAP stuff, and then this is... No, this is UAP. This is really interesting already. Okay, okay. I see what you're doing here, Paradox. And you see what I mean by a reverse decision tree? Like, a reverse pyramid of decision making? Like, that wasn't something that appeared right away. It happened a little bit later. It still was pretty early, I suppose. Ruling party popularity. That's not going to increase very much. If I want to do call for a referendum, I need to take this improve worker relations. But I don't want to use my political power like that if I can get stability elsewhere. That doesn't work. So it looks like all the stability... Wait. Great Depression. Okay, so if we just do public works and then do wars coming. Or we could wait until Democratic Bulwark is taken and then pick a stability offering guy here. Okay. If there is an option for a stability guy, it doesn't look like there is. There it is. Stability 10%. And that's daily democracy support, but that's not really that important. We could get a 10% stability now and then waste a slot, or we can take the hit of stability, of factory gain loss, and then take gradual stability up. Yeah, that makes more sense. And that's cool. So I took that decision in the event that popped up, and it reduced the days while this is still running. So that's pretty cool. I don't think they've done that before. Man, I wish Leakus were here. He gushed to me about the way that Australian politics worked. Look at that. Look at that desert state. Look at that 60 K-pop state. Look at that 12 K-pop state. 10 K... Oh, hell yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot Bluey. Yeah, Bluey. I love Bluey. I'm like, you can call me a Bluey adult. I think that's safe to say. So, the war's coming, and then get limited construction. That's pretty good. There's just so much stability in war support problems. I kind of need to do this, but then it kind of feels like a waste to. Yeah. Why did I do this again? It's because I have decreased days on these focuses, and I want to get this air research speed thing because it could be pretty fun to go air focus. Can I turn down music? Yes, sure. It was kind of loud for me too. Is that better? Thanks for the feedback there. Okay, I got 20% on my phone. That's not good. My battery on my phone's really gone down lately. I don't know what it is. Could probably figure it out if I let the battery make up. Look at all these apps that were open. Oh my god, there we go. We've got our usual events here. I'll want to add... I wish I could do volunteers. I think having the ability to do... Oh, volunteers. You can send volunteer forces. No foreign battlefields. Ratify Westminster adoption. That's an interesting split. Rational request. Interesting. Investigation branch. Oh, that's cool. Like just kind of like ignoring all the problems. That's a really cool focus. We did kind of go for UAP though, but all it takes is an election in 530 days to have one election win, give us autonomy progress, which I want to do already. Ratify Westminster Act, so I don't need to join the war, but then I do volunteers. So, but that'll be like, by this point, the Spanish Civil War would be done. So we can approach this again later. 200% focus for aircraft. It seems like Australia is going to be really good at air, because it has also another thing here. I don't know how to feel about the Dutch East Indies color changing. It kind of feels weird. Air base and research, factories and state, UAP increase. I probably should do the air thing. I feel like that could be fun. Factory output. The monthly population thing is kind of funny. Shinso Abe style focus. This is really good though. Lee Enfield Mark III. If we time this properly, we could get really good. We could really get really good guns. But how good is it really to get those guns? Wouldn't it be nice to get these in 1942? And then that's when we actually have a really good division. So maybe this makes sense. But what about air stuff? The plan. This is, I saw this and I'm like, okay, all these things here is really good. HOI4 is dead aside from the modding. HOI5 should be the priority instead of rework of the Western allies. I actually am kind of in agreement with that. I think that HOI4 is being held back by its fundamental design. Aerodrome of Democracy. That sounds awesome. So I agree that they should be focusing on that. Small Commonwealth Aircraft Corporation. Military factories. That's pretty good. Yeah, so we're gonna take the call for referendum focus. We're going to get an air guy, air safety, air reformer genius. Oh my god, look at all this stuff. Okay, this is really good. I really want to get this guy, and then we're gonna go full in on air. But we are going to do the typical industrial build-up first. HOI5 needs to be a World War II and a Cold War game. Honestly, I think HOI4 mechanics are too World War II centric. The war mechanics are great. I think that's actually a really good way to frame it. If you have gameplay political elements that make the build-up to the war more interesting, you don't need to rely on focuses to determine the paths for everything. You can actually have a... you could have an in-game reason why the allies go for appeasement. You kind of already have that with the fact that like the democracies can't go war economy until later, while the fascists and communists can go war economy right away, which means that they need to be building civs, and it kind of like brilliantly works in that way. But yeah, I don't know about that. Why did I do that? I don't think this is really that good of a play. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. Yeah, I think somehow giving the player more ability to influence the political scenario beyond civil wars that you can send volunteers to would make HOI5 really amazing. Hi Norby. HOI5 should have an economy system that's extremely simple to use if you want, but it can micromanage. I agree with that on paper, but they did that with EU5, and the automation, it's like kind of a misnomer, kind of like a not the best resolution, because then people just want to learn how to optimize it better because the way that the automation does it isn't the way that you should be doing it, and then so on and so forth. Okay, so now we got a air reformer genius. So this is going to be really good for our air. Probably too good almost. We'll see how it goes. But we're also right in time with this focus. We're going to be able to unlock researching these planes really fast. We'll probably just do the initial like fighter focus. Oh, but that is a really good bonus to use. We should probably do focus on this. And then we can go to... These take a lot of days to get this light aircraft bonus, though. There are 2 areas in aviation. Yeah. So we have all this political power. We're not going to spend too much on this situation, I don't feel. We could go down this path to start getting military experience, but this seems like it's going to be pretty good if we do this, ride the lightning. But then again, we do this, and then we get the military factories early. We can ride the lightning, gathering stone, hear the thunder later. So we'll do this. Next focus, next research slide I'll put into light planes. Victoria 3 mixed with HOI4. Yeah, actually, I kind of agree with that. Just take the Victoria 3 like scalability of economies and dial it down a bit and make it more like make trade way more important. Air research speed. I feel like that's going to be really good. 15% this early. That's pretty remarkable. Well, you know, else is remarkable, not having any fuel. So we're going to dock our navy. Hopefully that makes things better. HOI5. No, I don't agree with doing 1933. It would make more sense for alternate paths because that's when Hitler does the Enabling Act and really solidifies his rule, and then you could like have a democratic path happen right away. 1936 is so important though because of the way that like it's already locked in for the most part and you can't do anything about it. And imagine having to do another 3 years of peacetime gameplay waiting for a World War II to start. It kind of goes against the speed that HOI4 players are used to. Not that what people are used to should dictate what people are doing. But yeah, I see the idea behind that, and I understand why people would think that. I just don't think it's as good an idea as people might initially think. So if we go down to this research path, 143 days, if we do this and take this, we don't need this. This is not going to help us right away. We need to develop our stuff more. This will lose 5 days if we do it soon. This will give us a bunch of extra... This is another, like, future thing. Papua, North Queensland, New Guinea. Isn't that kind of, like, not that good? So we have New Guinea here, that's nice, but what are these, what is this going to do for us? Country party influence will increase the votes for the party that's in power. Okay. HOI4 runs so fast now. HOI4 needs to be built from the ground up for powerful compute. Yeah, I'll need to get a new computer for that. So we'll go down public works now. It's a little bit of a, it's like we could have done public works and then done the air referendum thing, but so maybe that's what I can do for next time. There's the Spanish Civil War. We're not going to send an attaché to Spain. I will want to send an attaché to China because, like, LARP reasons, it makes a lot of sense for us to be worried about that. Impressible freethinker. Political advisor cost 50%, but he gives daily communist support. But if we ban communism, then that won't be a problem. Daily ruling party votes decrease. What an interesting decision to make here. Like, the political advisor. So I could, like, switch in and out a bunch of people with this guy. Isn't that really good? Like, that might be worth doing just for that benefit. So I usually never do this, but we're going to do this. HOI4 was designed in reaction to the player base's complaints of HOI3. It would be a mix of HOI4 and Darkest Hour. I think that we're already heading in that direction with the fact that they added HQs, because I remember HQs being something that people were, like, really excited about. Like, they talked about how good it was before, but then it's gone now. But then, yeah, I don't know. Equitable diplomat, political power. It would be kind of nice to have trade deal, opinion factor, and free trade, because we don't have much to really offer. This guy could be good. It reduces by 50%, but yeah, I don't know about the amount of political, diplomatic bonuses. So we have like 4 military factories. That's not that bad. I thought it was way worse. What sucks is not having any ability to reinforce our planes. We don't even have a fighter, so we'll get a fighter. But what about the... Oh, we don't even have these. We don't have engines yet. Yikes. Yeah, so we really gotta fix that up. Kaiserreich does an absolutely amazing job of getting past, going radically different routes. I agree, but the thing about Kaiserreich that people don't really remember is that Kaiserreich has a guaranteed World War II that always happens in a very similar way. But in Hearts of Iron 4, the way that they designed it, it could be anything that you end up doing. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot more dynamic and sandboxy than people may have initially realized. So we have another industry thing that we could do. I don't want to do that. I want to get engines for our airplanes. We're going to start going down this air thing. I can't ban communism? Interesting. Is that something that only fascists can do now?
What's the go?
Let's go. It's like Lekas is talking directly into my ear. These are always good to get, right? Oh yeah, how are we gonna get the aluminum for our airplanes? We have tungsten. France has aluminum, that's nice, but what about... I guess Britain has it, but then we'll be increasing our dependency on Britain. We don't want to do that. But I guess that's British Malaya, so just improve British Malayan industry. Man, this wartime... Oh, wait, where's the freethinker? There he is. Irrepressible freethinker. 1939? That's definitely too late for a HOI 5. There's something about the build-up of those years that really make it worthwhile. Industrial research speed 5%. Dockyard output, that's pretty good, but we don't really need to worry about that right now, right? I'm just worried about taking this guy and then it being a problem. Daily democracy support could mitigate or eliminate the communist support, but it might not. Factory output. Motherland advocate. Jack Lang. Soldier rights. I really don't know who to pick here. Let's be a little daring. Let's do it like this. What does that do? Daily change +3. Okay, so it is going up. So we will need to replace him at some point. If we get enough world tension, we can take different focuses, right? Like this, a war is coming. Completion 79 days. Why is that? Is it because of this guy? What happened here? Did it just like... Why is it 79 days all of a sudden? That's really weird. DLC waiting at home at Season Pass in Japan DLC comes out. That's cool. Make war less snaky. I'm not sure how to do that, but isn't the entire point that it can be snaky with the way that you can politically, maneuver? I think that's a part of the excitement that people could feel. So, not an orthodox Stalinist, please. Military expansionist could be good. Supply minister. It's not that. Well, here's the trade deal guy. Let's do that. And then weaponry. Air training scheme. Now we have the frame. No, we don't. I'll have the frame in 11 days, which sucks because you need 10 days. You can bank 10 days. For some reason, that's 79 days. I don't like that. We have 10%, but it's not high enough. Free trade. Resource gain, trade loss, cost. Having both exports for economic recovery and within reach will enable exploitation of the Pilbara region of northwest Australia, unleashing a near inexhaustible source of steel. Okay. So, hold on. Exports for economic recovery. For economic recovery. And within reach. Where's within reach? Here, within reach. Okay. And then Radium Hill. Yeah, that's okay. That's awesome. We're doing the free trade. HOI4 needs to lease an economy existing in the background. Holes in their front lines. It's cool to have supplies. Something existing in that. Take the supply hub out. Just current supply. Wouldn't that just encourage snaking though? Okay. What do we got here? What's that death from down under? I support. Okay. So I'm just gonna do the supporting thing of having battlefield support. We'll do that. So we've somehow already had a year pass. So that's that. We'll wait a couple of days for the 1936 thing there. So now we have Commonwealth Aircraft Corporation. We have the ability to do a small airframe. We don't even have guns yet, never mind. We need... what is this? Aircraft construction. Die brakes, non-strategic materials, floats, non-strategic materials usage. Okay, let's not worry about that. Engines 2 is pretty important. 1936 though. But we'll get bonuses for those researches. So we'll go for this. We'll save the industrial research here. I like how everyone's talking about how they would design HOI5, so that's pretty interesting. I like how I like the audience that I'm attracting. It would be cool if we were able to put some divisions up in El Alamein, but I know that we have this citizen army national spirit. Literally unplayable. There's no description here. F. It's really well optimized. I agree that it is really well optimized. Oldest, I think, still in development. I think that's accurate now. That's crazy. It's crazy that's the oldest. I remember it was when it was the newest. I was still playing Crusader Kings 2. I love Crusader Kings 3. Unfortunately, my audience doesn't like Crusader Kings 3. Independent Branch Spirit. Independent Air Force. Definitely not that. Dive bombing. Small cast research. That's pretty interesting. Army HQ templates. Yeah, what the hell is this? And where do we apply it? Captured commanders. That's cool. I don't think it's going to be that late. I think it could be that late until it's good. Because in typical Paradox fashion, it's always not good until it is. Because that even happened with HOI4. So we got exports for economic recovery. Oh, okay, wow. So we actually do need to do basic, not just the small one there. Interesting. So this focus suddenly got a lot more important to do for the long term. Or we could just buck up, do this railway construction speed. That's something that I always like to do. I always like to make I want to change the focus away from that, and we can finish it later. We need the small airframes right away. I don't know how much more they'll milk it though. Like, what else is there to add? Like, I can see them doing a little more focuses or like DLCs, maybe one more batch. But even then, that's pushing it. It feels like this is one of the last batches. Like, maybe they'll do one more, kind of like how EU4 did one more. So we have a lot of communism now. So we could probably get rid of this political advisor guy and then put somebody else in charge. But who? Research speed is pretty good. Economics, hold on. Military expansion. We could do that. factory, dockyard, military construction speed, air base construction speed, UAP. We'll just do the research speed. Oh, okay, interesting. It knew what I was doing was cheeky, and it gave me the full price. Yeah, it's interesting though, because they I can make a bunch of air stuff and not have to worry about that. CK2 is better than 3. Holy shit. I actually really disagree with that. Crusader Kings 3 is one of my favorite Paradox games ever made. The one thing I really didn't like about Crusader Kings 2 is that when you played an intrigue person, you didn't really have much that you could do. But because of the way that the secret system works and the hooks system, it makes it actually viable all of a sudden. So I really love Crusader Kings 3. I also like how Crusader Kings 3 has a lot of roleplay capability. I'm operating in Queensland. Okay. I like how it has a lot of roleplay. I feel like that was somewhat lacking in the original. We're already researching this. We need to have better construction speed. I can see why Crusader Kings 2 is more fun in ways. There's a lot more depth. The earliest start date's really fun. The wacky events like getting immortality is really fun.
Righto.
The secret societies stuff is also really fun. But hybrid cultures in CK3, that's an amazing feature compared to CK2. I think that you can really make an argument for CK2 being better than CK3.
Orders, boss.
From like maybe a little while ago, but I feel like it's gotten way better recently. So yeah, I would push back on that. Do we do just a bunch of research speed stuff? Airframe design cost kinda isn't that good though. Yeah, we want a bunch of research benefits. We want free trade too, so we have a lot of research bonuses. Look at that, 24%. Oh, thank God. Okay, I'm glad that you were just trolling. And people say HOI5 should be better for modding than HOI4. They're gonna get rid of 2D portraits, and they're gonna make 3D portraits again, or not again, but in line with everything else that people make. That Paradox has been making. They're going to be doing that, and I'm not looking forward to that at all. Oh, I'm streaming. Yes, I am streaming. Hello. I don't usually stream this late. I used to do that a lot every Friday, but I haven't been doing that recently. Hey, Jamelj? I don't know how to say that name. We got a joint... oh, it was already bet. Known text, that'll be good. I'm looking forward to getting this a bunch of steel, especially when we have trade. We'll just be able to like really get a bunch of trade going. 122 days. They do not have a lot of votes. This could be good. No foreign battlefields compared to solidarity with the Empire. And then British War Cabinet, British Fleet, Overseas Duty, Associated Dominion. Interesting. Like, I kind of want to go to this now, but then I'll be losing a lot of political power. So then how do I get him in charge? Felt like I'd be able to do that pretty easy. Lang is right. It's kind of funny. It's like, he's crutch. Be quiet. Probably would have been good to get populated parish, but it's too late now. Oh wow, we can get more steel from the steelworks and more of that. Okay, that's crazy. We're not gonna do this though. Industrial expansion. More factory building speed, more civs. There's the research slab. Okay, I already found out what we're doing. Iron knob mine. Open this. So steel, iron bob. Okay. 250 political power. What? Will enable a repeatable decision to increase steel production without limits. Oh my god, what? One potato? Okay, interesting. Damage. Oh, thank you. That really explains it. 3D Hitler? Yeah, I think they're just gonna, I can ban communism. I don't know if I want to do that, though. Oh, man. So, 250. Northwest Australia, 3 infrastructure. Okay, we're about to do North Queensland, but we are not going to do that anymore. 250. But like, is it going to cost political power? 8. 16. Industrial expansion. New South Wales. I don't have. Hold on. Let's do the New South Wales thing instead of this North Australia. We have more factory building, a lot more. We have more general resources there. There's a lot of reasons why we should go there first. What about researches for this? Yeah, let's finish the let's finish the engine. That's actually really good timing. What if I need to use 2 potato? This is interesting. 1 potato, 2 potato, 1, 2, 3. 3 potatoes for me. 11, 12, 13. 13. That's kind of a big jump. Election season. Election countdown. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna let the UAP win. Oh, okay, cool. So it's like 1 red, 1 blue, 3 blue, 3 red. Interesting. So cool. And you see why people said that Australia was really good. Okay, so we've gotten everything that we need to do a fighter now. I guess we just start working on this stuff. Rangers for jungle could be good. We do need to have some sort of standing army. So we'll do rangers and we'll do... Let's do radio. Radio is important. Okay. Once that focus is done, we'll take the decision to expand our steel. Production efficiency gain is good. Let's get designing. Okay, first off, we're gonna add that 1 division. Probably gonna delete the cavalry. We're going to take 2 off of this. We're going to make a automatically designed fighter. And we'll will away. And we'll put this on this guy and we'll increase that. Maybe we'll do 3. And we'll trade 9. What, really? Okay, well, we'll do that. And we'll reduce this by 1. 2. It's just always going to be awkward. rubber. We need rubber. There's the Chinese war. There we go. There's our military experience. We're doing good, chat. We're doing good. Collapsing League of Nations gives military construction speed. So remember I was talking about the reversed decision tree? So we have this industrial expansion thing. We're going to be setting up this. So we have that planned out. Then we need to start doing these focuses. But now you can see the amount of focuses that are open to us has rapidly increased, and we need to really figure out what we're doing now. There's a lot more to manage. I just made my first air design, and now I'm building that. Now I need to, oh, we have to do this. Fighter, right? Yeah, so I have fighters. What, is it a manpower issue? Maybe I'm just going to delete these. Yeah, I'm going to delete these. I'm going to add, oh, I don't even have the military.
Ready, boss?
Delete these. While we're paused, we're going to add this. Yeah. Okay, and we're going to train this. And we're going to go to the international market and sell, because we're democracies. We have a lot of people we can sell. We're going to sell this. We've got industrial expansion, and we have 100 political power. So once that's done, we'll have a lot of steel and hopefully get more trade out of everything. This gives us aerodynamics. Oh my god, radar. Whoa. Okay, that's a really good focus. So I want to take that because research slots are always really important. And then we're going to go more down this air tree here. Oh, America will buy our airplanes. Excellent. Does Japan have no limits? Potentially. We should probably also do that. Have babies focus. Look at that. Light aircraft speed also increase. Like we really are doing well for this. We could probably start affording to go into other things now, like slowly working on heavy tanks. Right? Like what was going on here that we liked? Dingo, oh, that's cute. Like the I should do this and then that. It's good. Well, what about, is there a research facility? So that's the breakthrough progress. That's nice. Well, what about that what about the air thing? Aerial defense, aircraft. Okay. I just want a facility. Like, is there a facility? Facility. Well, I'll just probably have to make an air one. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. I don't think that there's a focus that lets me get a research. So we got that moving. We'll get the these working too. Like, do I need to make a air research facility? Does anyone know? Why are some of these green? Like, it's better defended because it's in hills? Or just more effective because it's in hills? Well... okay. Wait, what we need to actually have, we need more... we want to do more trading. We need to buff this one out. So we should probably prioritize it like this, huh? There we go. Another Robert Menzies. But he doesn't have the Yeah, it's back to 150 research. But now we have these focuses unlocked. Solidarity with the Empire. More Commonwealth research, which helps us catch up on all the things that are low. Building we got naval dockyards. Interesting. It's probably a good focus to have. UAP. War is coming gives us military factory construction speed. We don't really need that much. Hey, Doug Cond. We'll do this. It gives us some military factories. It's nice to have an extra research slot. We'll improve our excavation, or are we going to do that? Because we should probably do that one exclusive thing we just got that improves our research for things that we don't, what other people have that we don't. And then we can start moving into things that we know that we want. I'm a big fan of field hospitals, especially if you have not that many people to run your army with. So I will go for field hospitals. I don't know how the new divisions system is going to be working out, so that'll be interesting to sort. We got our nascent air force starting to be built up. We have the ability to work into this. Homeland air defense? No. Fighter bombers? No. Knights of the air? Maybe. Airspace dominance? Yeah, I feel like that's what we're going to be better at. France is in our alliance now. That's great. Armored forces? Could be good. Why don't we fortify Singapore? I think we can even help with that, right? Expand Singapore naval base, and then we can do this thing, which gives them 2 air bases, 2 naval bases, and a coastal fort. Let's do that. That's cute. We'll do that. Even if it's suboptimal with the way that we're trying to national. That's good for us for now. Then we'll go do this focus. But does it give it that? Does it really give us that much? Oh, okay, we have to research all those for the next one down? I don't know. Funds gain 10% and research bonus increased by 5% is really good. So maybe we'll do that. See how it, and like I keep saying, it gets harder to make decisions, which is good because you want to have varied decision making while you're playing a game. Especially a strategy game where you have to think about what you're doing and just make decisions as to why you're doing it. Stanley salvage. Planning speed, divisions, planning speed, division defense. Alright, we'll do that. Free trade is nice to have. More support being increased is good. Why do we have so many troops all of a sudden? Not that I'm really complaining here. How much are we getting civs from trade? None. So even though we have built up our industry a lot and improved our relations with people, we're still not making a lot of money. So that's unfortunate. Gloucester aircraft takes 2 sizes. High agility fighters designer. Well, there you go. It's another good reason why we went air focus. Computing machine for an extra research speed. Yeah, let's do that. More support is also good. Go early, or we can do partial. We can do partial MOB after this, which is another really good thing to do. We'll need to save the Pokemon for that. Singapore strategy to get more naval dockyards. Naval dockyards in Victoria. So that's good. We'll be able to improve our navy. So we should, yeah, now 50%. And this isn't just like, hey, you got the naval focus. It's because we did that and improved the research thing. So this is really cool. I really like how they designed this. I'd say that they did a good job. Radio, lag infantry. Look at that, 15%. Yeah, this is exactly what we needed here. Inclined belts. What is all this? Anyone know what this does? No idea personally. That seems important. Guns on ships. Important, yes. Good. Good strategic decision making here. These are not particularly good people here. So, if I complete these things... Faction power projection. Us? Like, do we get more of it? I don't know. Will it even recognize that we did that? Heavy, high agility fighters designer. Fighter and carrier fighters. Speed. Just do a bunch of speed. Do we change the people making this? So common aircraft, agility fighter, and okay, so we have fighter and carrier fighter, close air support. So this is for fighters only. So we do this, and then we can still use that on, the other one on CAS. So that's cool. So we have field hospitals now. We can do improved radio, or we can continue moving towards these infantry guys. What is this? Unfolded Australia's march to nationhood. Aboriginal rights activists and groups called the Finch in fact the 150th anniversary being British colonization. Okay. New Deal in the populate. Okay, interesting. Infantry defense. Owen Gun. Production, okay. Department of Supply and Development, okay, that's cool. Reliability, production efficiency gain. Let's just do that for now. Partial MOB right away. That means we can start to build military factories at a good rate now. You know, look at that, 100%, 100% of all this, of this stuff here. Good commentary, Lord Ed. Singapore strategy should help things a lot. Market construction boost, trade deal opinion, extra trade to overlord. We need to start doing. I guess that's a good, would have been a good thing to start with. We need energy construction though. I think that makes sense. Or we can start doing the military forces. 2 military factories is good to have. Marines are good to have. But I already did jungle guys. So I should probably do this. Okay, we'll do that. More dockyards. Light battery. Heavy battery. Don't know if we really need that right now. Australian military forces. Get this bonus. What else are we working towards here? Anzac Spirit. Larnkinism diggers, no worries. Okay. Very good. Logistics company, that would be important. Invoke the 1903 Defense Act. Ruling party renews votes. Don't we have this? We could just do that and get limited, and then we could go. So you're telling me we could go to extensive? 79 days kind of sucks. Department of Munitions is really nice though. We're not going to build carriers. I know that for sure. Depth charge. Yeah, we'll do that. Probably just go for this. When's the next election? 900 days. Yeah, I think we're good. Screens. So do that. Grand Doctrine. Expanded or elite? Probably do elite. Whoa. Interesting. Cool. I like the way that they adjusted that. There's a lot of divisions to have here in attrition. Oh, there's HQ. Yang Sen. Look at that. That's so good. Why is that so cute? You seen this? I really like that. I'm glad I can look at what China's up to. Holding them out in the mountains. Always good to see. Air defense. Not ground attack. Should we do this now? War's coming. Gives more military factories, improves the size. We want this Sentinel tank development. Gives a medium tank. What happened to the... I saw something that was like jungle heavy. There, jungle heavy tanks. Anti-malaria campaign. Okay. I'm getting a little overwhelmed here. Hold on. What's this DLC about? Hey, Void. This is like Southeast Asia region expansion. We'll do that, even if it's not ideal, because I already researched one thing. Why are people talking about 3D Hitler? It's because we were talking about HOI4 and how it'll be harder to mod because they'll add 3D models instead of it being 2D images that are colorized. And then somebody was like, I don't want to see 3D Hitler. So you're caught up. And I'm just developing a air-focused Australia. I keep dragging my feet on this, but removing moving votes is going to be good to get John Curtin in charge, but not really because it won't be enough. So I don't know. Is there other focuses that make me unpopular? Or I guess I could just nudge it up a bit. We want more extraction resources so that we're more appealing to trade, but we aren't being traded with by anybody even though we have this lucrative steel. It's unfortunate. Just have to deal. Angelus. Not sure what to put this political power into. Denim factory? Really? Denim? That's what we need right now? Okay. We're going to do the Ride of the Lightning, and then we're going to go down here, maybe? Got a lot of research-oriented things going on. It's pretty good. What was the fact? What was these things I got buffed? We got Ashton Lewis, Broken Hill. Modify the steelworks by more dockyard output, more steel, more industry. Broken Hill Proprietary Company. Resource gain efficiency, extraction technology increase. Okay. And I'm just starting to do those extraction things. 70-day foci. Okay, this is what I don't get about people complaining about 70-day focuses. I think that 70-day focuses are actually good. I don't get what the hate is with these other things. Fast tank. What is this? Vulcan Foundry. Yeah, we'll do infantry tank. Depends on the effects, I suppose. I think that 70-day focuses are good to have during wartime because then you're actually like spending time doing something else. But when you're doing other things right away, it's not very good. Like, hold on, what's general aircraft? Government. Government. Strategic bomber. What about this one? What's this one do? All medium planes and transports. Let's do that one. We got some really good research on this. Look at that. 24% here, 15% here, 15% here. Like we're going to be researching airplanes like nobody's business. What was that? Broken Hill resource gain efficiency, whatever. We're going to be swimming in resources. We're going to develop Australian resource extraction so much. Yeah, even though it fits the pace, I think that makes sense, especially when there's not much currently going on. We do Gathering Storm for extra medium, but do we have people that have already researched this? How do I tell? Technology sharing 35, so we don't need it that much. Okay, so we can start doing this and then go down improved large. Is it improved 36? Yeah, interwar medium. Oh, it has to be improved. It has to be all these. This wouldn't stack, would it? Max 50%. I'm not too sure. Final small scale modern project. Final? Yeah, sure. You DM it to me maybe and I could talk to you there. And just it's kind of hard to focus on two things at once. Aircraft armor ships. Construction land or warfare. Okay, we gotta think smart here. We're running out of time to do other things. We need to. I'm gonna do a bunch of air stuff. I'm gonna put that in the I already did this, so I should do this. Broken Hill Proprietary Company. Having a resource efficiency guy could be good too. I love HOI4. It's such a good game. This is fast, so we'll get this. I'm already doing democracy, yeah. Historical democracy path. So I'm doing the political campaign for the opposition, and then I'm going to do this, which removes votes, and then they'll win the next election. Temporary construction bonus? Oh. Is that from the free trade thing? Kind of sucks that I guess we're putting it on this, but I guess it's not that bad. Sanity focuses are always bad. I think they mix well with the colossal focus of recent DLCs. That's true. If you just make every focus DLC, if you make every focus 70 days, you won't be able to complete the focus tree. I think that even the Czechoslovakia focus tree, even though there's a lot of 35 days, there's just not enough. Australian War Cabinet. Off-map military factory. That's really good. But we're not going to do that. Bring home the farmers. Oh yeah, we have the Great Depression and we've been just dealing with this whole time. Oh my god. Skill issue. Serious skill issue here. F in chat. Lord Dad's washed. There we got 174 of these flying boyos. I helped with that. Bases? No, do Suez. I want infrastructure to be built in Suez. Oh my god. It's a lot of... You put it here for everyone else too? Interesting. Yeah, I guess if 70 days focuses that have a really good payout are really good. So they would have immediately there. My instincts are crazy. New South Wales, 2 building slots. That's pretty good. Cool. 70 focus for 20 political power is one of the worst things ever. Yeah, I agree. So I could do Rangers jungle training, which is what I want. Do I want to spend my military on this? I think I do. I love special... What is going on? I love special forces. We don't want fortifications. If we need to build fortifications in Australia, you've already lost. Rangers. We want these bonuses, don't we? Or do we want to focus on this first? Yeah, we're gonna do all the air forces, but we're gonna get extraction so fast. For that. It's pretty fun to play as a democratic country and just get a bunch of research bonuses.
What's the go?
But let's go. We gotta figure out how to make a new division. 5 to add. That's not reasonable. We need to put a spear. Yes, we do.
Ready, boss.
We can probably afford to recruit these guys. Maybe like There's like so little manpower, that's one thing. Why do I think that they're not adding things like what you just said? More depth to provinces in Luxembourg? Yeah, in places like Luxembourg. I was even thinking about how it's kind of silly that you can, as Germany, conquer the world, but you can't annex Ypres and Malmedy, right? But then again, wouldn't it be silly to have a single tile province called Ypres and Malmedy? Even Luxembourg is 2 provinces. Income tax assessments. Reverse wage cuts. Victoria, it's just well, we get more votes. Oh, we don't want that. But then it's gonna be a lot of time, so I don't know. Factory output. Maybe we'll do the populated parish focus now. Radio propaganda. We don't really need propaganda, more propaganda, do we? Yeah, good idea on not worrying about the lore, because then you can just code whatever you want.
What's the go?
And then people will invent the lore for you, and then you won't need to worry about anything anymore. So, yeah, very smart. Very good move. Ooh. Okay, we got radar. Radar. We need radar very badly. And we have all the military buffs that we can get. Let's do a Navy guy now too. Yeah, awful for LARP, yeah, I agree. Medium aircraft. I guess I'll do this. Here's the heavy tank. Ride the lightning, 50%. Yeah, that's Ride the Lightning. 247 days. Isn't that like ridiculously low? Given the fact that we're almost 2 years, not almost, just over 1 year ahead of time. That's really good stuff. Sorry for the sniffles, but I guess I'm skillfully avoiding it. Corvus states rework expanded for map painters like yourself. That could be fun. Yeah, it's because of all the bonuses. 29% research speed, minus 15 here, minus 15 here, 50% extra bonus. We're doing really well. I should be improving the conscription law. Interwar medium airframe. What is this going to be? We don't even have. Okay, we don't. Oof. We don't even have the research to put bombs on it. Okay, that's not ideal. But then again, we shouldn't have been making any designs of this anyway. We are about to start getting things that are good, like these air-launched torpedoes. We will need naval bombers, and that's what this naval thing is. But we do need bombs, just in general. Bombs are pretty important to have. It's kind of surprising that they don't have aerial bombs. It's kind of it's a little surprising, is it not? Populate or perish, but we should also do that thing that makes us lose the next election. And unlocks more of this stuff. Volunteer Defense Corps. Remove Citizen Army. Second. Just do that. But then we're not doing really like land-based. We're doing air-based, clearly. But we need more aluminum. Why is nobody trade? One. We got one from trade, guys. Our trade-focused build is gonna pay off real good soon. Trust the plan. Research CEO. Tommy K maxing. Oh yeah, I am a big fan of Tommy K. So it's been a while since I've seen his streams though, because like he has a kid and our time zones are already way different. Basically never seen him streaming anymore, which is sad. We're okay. I thought that was the fighter 2s. I need technocracy, Tommy K. Yeah. You know what you should do, Indy, if you want to do one last modding thing and you're a fan of Tommy K, you could do the Tommy K Mega Campaign mod. Totally up to you. You're your own person, but we are looking for somebody to take over the project because the old guy started his own project. He was just not interested in it anymore. The lore's already figured out. Totally up to you. Your idea sounds cooler, honestly. The Tunguska explosion thing and finding alien tech, that's pretty rad. What we got here? We want to do these because research is good, but this just buffs stuff. Oh, one of the following. Okay, so we'll be able to get all the way down. I thought we had to research everything. It's a lot more reasonable now. $300 fighters. 300 low quality fighters. It's not that good. But we are getting fighter 2s, so we should be in a good spot. I've like basically never done an air controller game ever, so this is going to be interesting. We got those communists out of there now too. Okay, now we can take the basic medium and make a tactical bomber. And take some things off that. Very good. Our military is expanding. Yeah, fair enough. We need to have some sort of people that garrisoning our home, but we should also be defending Singapore.
Good to go.
So we'll handle that. Yeah, Singapore is a separate state now. It's interesting to have so much depth down here, but they don't have any depth up in Europe. I kind of see where people are coming from with that. $164. Naval strike. Pilot training. Air superiority. Australian command. Okay. Do we do military theorist? No, we need to do tip of the spear. And then we need to do a lot more of this. And what's the support here? We don't have any artillery, so we don't even have the ability to do that. So we're just expanding the
Orders, boss.
combat width of the Rangers. Air launched torpedoes. We can make naval bombers now. I do need army experience. We'll have that fight that European war happening soon, so we'll be able to do something along those lines. We don't need to do heavy. We do need to improve our cannons though, so we'll do that. We have 180. A lot of political power. Don't need that much. We will need to like dump a bunch of political power when the war starts. Send volunteer. I can't send volunteers. I have an attaché, but I don't have anything else. I just accidentally closed my entire tab thing that even let me see chat. So that's interesting.
Appraise model.
Oops. That's spoilers. I actually am almost done the Pré-moi video, so be excited for that. Radio propaganda. I guess more war support's always good, especially when we have such a low war support. I want to be able to put a bunch of divisions in Egypt and get war experience that way. Australian War Cabinet. That's not Australian Command though. Overlord trade cost. Extra trade resource per factory. Waiting 518 days to get rid of the Great Depression's probably not the best idea. So we'll just have to deal with this reverse wage cuts and work on the political economy for a bit. What path am I going down? Somebody said the historical path is to start with this guy and then go for John Curtin. So, gonna do this, I guess, which then lets us get more aerial defense, so more aircraft research bonuses. We're doing a bunch of air stuff, just because it seems like we're really stacked towards air development. And I've basically never done an air controller before, so this is gonna be interesting. So we got this sorted. Carpatho, Ukraine. Yeah, they did. It's like a little thing where after this is solved, Hungary goes and invades it. You can play as it, I think. Might have a focus tree. Let's see. No, it doesn't. But it does have cores on all of Ukraine, I think. It's just a Ukraine with a cosmetic tag for a bit. Which is pretty interesting. There, see. King Zog submits to Italy. Another victim of Mussolini's ambitions. Who can we get as a leader? We're gonna immediately promote that guy. We're gonna promote this guy too. Expeditionary leader. Which gives us what? Max army size reduced. Division on non-core territory. Interesting. Let's not have the jungle divisions under his command. Especially because it's only 6. What the heck? And then put these guys here. Army HQ. Deploy. What?
Yeah?
The heck? What? That's so cool. I've never done that before. The state existed for 2 days. Wow, 2 days? That's crazy. F in chat for Carpatho, Ukraine. Oh, shoot. Air-launched torpedoes for naval bombers is a good idea. You can do like medium naval bombers, if we can even do that. If not, then we can use our small airframe on those naval bombers. Oh, more important than Al Alamein is likely taking care of business down here. So we'll do this. President Carpathian Ukraine asked Hitler for protection like Germany protected Slovakia, but he didn't answer. Interesting. Sounds like a good alternate history. You know. Oh no, what have you done? Now I'm thinking about it. Oh no. Okay, so they're really niche part of history. There was a attempt for the Hungarians to reverse their partition by having a Hungarian spy master woman seduce a British noble, and then put that British noble as king of Hungary. So then the British and Hungarians would be directly aligned. If Hungary and Britain were directly aligned, when Germany does Czechoslovakia, whatever, they'll have Carpatho, Ukraine as protection. Then they'd have more like reason. Maybe they don't even do this. I don't know. Could be interesting. What do we got here? Collapsing. Oh my god, we didn't do this when that's like really important to do. Okay, we'll do that. He didn't answer, but he didn't agree to protect. Yeah, fair enough. He wants to have a better ally in Hungary. Well, better, you know what I mean? Like they already had thrown in their lot with Hungary. They weren't about to deny their claims, especially when they did the first Vienna Award. Should probably deploy this navy. Somaliland. Aden. Vancouver, eh? We're doing Aden. It's kind of silly. Can I just click this? What? Is it even called Aden? Whatever. Where's the Navy now? Oh god. Okay, good. Automate it.
Righto.
No, I don't want it.
Ready, boss.
There. Jungle rat. There we go.
Ready, boss.
The jungle guy. Owen gun. Good. Poland acceptance and support is actually key to Germany's annexation of Czechoslovakia. Really? Poland did some raids during the... Okay. Interesting. I didn't know that. Nanjing. We need to get political power again. Nobody's researching Rangers, eh? Interesting. I'll do Rangers and whatever the other thing is. But what do we got here? Oh yeah, we haven't even been. No, we have a medium thing. We have a nice meager Air Force. Just train it up a bit before we start fighting. Focus tree GUI game. This really not that bad. You just click a button and it's done. Like, I'm really glad it's something like that. The Czechoslovakia one was pretty intense. I should have done that this focus way earlier. It's kind of a F in chat. We got extensive conscription too, so we'll actually be able to reinforce our divisions, which is nice. We are banking wars coming decisions. Summon the cabinet. Scorch the north. What the heck? Summon diplomats, officials, and theorists to Canberra. The prospect of invasion must be discussed. Canberra air disaster. This event will disrupt the sitting government, potentially leading to its collapse. Okay. I think it's kind of important that we do this. I don't know if I was supposed to select all those options. Oh yeah, ooch. Yikes. Oof. Shit. Was I supposed to click all those buttons beforehand? What is this? What is going on? Low cabinet trust, high cabinet trust. Political advisor cost. Australia, but I don't think there is. Maybe there is. Critics to shame. I guess we just had to select all these. Are we in the war already? Did we just get called in and we can't do anything about it? We are at war. Okay. We have these guys here, but Italy is not doing anything. A collapsing League of Nations, yeah. Very, very accurate. Very true. We're not doing any political campaigns. It's our political power is just that bad. Because of the critics to shame. Crochet War has better GUI design. Yeah. I've heard a lot of people talk good things about Crochet War. Wait, we have better. We have the design capability of making way better fighters, and we just haven't been taking it. Classic mistake. Let's just continue to be more dependent on the US. This will not backfire. Boomerang. Come on, we need fighter weapons 4 times like machine guns. No, we don't need CAS. Electronics. Radio navigate, no. Defense turrets, no. We got the boomerang. That'll be good. You know, a lot of military factories, but like no production capabilities. More than 80% war support, yeah. Okay. It's gonna be hard to do. Let's get the army, let's get the air forces actually out and about here. We could bring them to Europe and actually do stuff there. We should definitely do that. We'll wait until we can actually make sure this. Getting better engines is good. Get air support over there. This is going to be good for bombing. We'll be able to help out here more later. we doing here? We lost 6. They lost 2. Okay. What are we doing here? Skytrain. Field hospital. It's kind of not a good thing to research. Not for our build. Let's do the computer machine. Got radar, that's good. Oof. I guess we're going for those guys. Don't want to waste more political power. 77 war support, that's good. But we need more. Oof, okay. Better, not the best. We want total mob, and then we want women in the workforce. Why is everyone forgetting about the communist threat? Because they were... the fascists were in between them and the communists. You should probably get more army stuff now. Now that we actually need divisions to work well. Owen gun. Do these researches and then we can do the let's go focus to get really good guns. Now we got really good research. Get that 40% going. How's our... okay, not good. Okay. I guess we'll try to defend the Benelux when that happens. How are we gonna get more war support? More world tension? Finland is fighting the Soviet Union now. NATO attributed the point of Russia invaded Ukraine. NATO cannot respond to the US. Rangers 3 unlocked. Good stuff. Maybe go down this. Hi, Grace Harry. How you doing? Do that. Unless we get a actual human watching, not a bot. It's doing okay. Thanks for your good wishes. Got good fighters here. That's all very nice. We want to improve our guns, so we will do so. This one. That's good. And we have more military factories. We got a lot of military factories, but no resources at all. It's so bad. PS, or please see. We can't play HOI4 on PCs, PlayStation. So we're doing PC.
Good to go.
Good to go. Okay, so we're not doing much right now. It's kind of a sitting duck thing. If we try to go over top of German air, we'll be screwed. We're just defending French airspace right now. It's not really doing anything. It's paid. There's a bunch of DLCs that you have to get in order for it to be very fun to play. It's kind of the Paradox Interactive business model, but there's still some pretty good things you can do with the base game, and then you can just expand from there. I've just always been a fan on oh wait, did I get enough for total mob? Great. I've always been a fan of Paradox games, so I always get the DLCs when they come out. Yeah, I really recommend it. And if you like the idea of like doing World War II stuff, you can check out my YouTube channel. I make a bunch of videos about alternate histories, especially ones that could make for fun Hearts of Iron 4 mods. So this is Hearts of Iron 4, right? And people like to do alternate history things to have a different experience than the usual. How long have I been streaming? That's a really good question. I haven't really been streaming that much. I've been doing YouTube for almost 3 years. And I'm just trying to get more into streaming because I feel like I'm actually really good at streaming compared to making videos. Because I just cannot stop talking sometimes, especially when I get really passionate about something. So I just feel like I'm just better suited for streaming. Why don't we just train up? Like, they're not going to fight us. Let's just train up our... Okay, they're fighting Denmark. Maybe we should put our Air Force in Norway now, though. I think that's a good diversion of our resources. Get those Air Forces up there. Got air support. It's not going to do much to save them, though. Hopefully we help. And look, so we're gonna get total mob and woman in the workforce. Great. So now we have a ridiculously powerful thing. We have 3 trade. Oh, 12 from trade. Oh my goodness! What just happened? I appreciate your compliments of that. Oh my god! I can't believe where is all this trade coming from all of a sudden? Okay, I shouldn't have gotten too excited. That's on me. I wish I brought my army up here so that Norway could actually be defended from the Germans. Now they have a port. But maybe they can get a nice elimination encirclement. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm actually dual streaming right now, so it's kind of hard to balance out my attention. But now, you just missed all the build out. Now we're getting to the good stuff. Now World War II is actually happening, and now my build needs to be tested. And I'm not the best at the game, but I still really like it. So, air accidents. What is this? Mission efficiency, air experience. Now that we're actually fighting, maybe we should do more. Oh wow, fighter, tactical bomber, strategic bomber. Yeah, well, we want to improve our everything. Okay, now that they have a airport, now our airplanes cannot stay here unless we divert up there. But there's a northern Norway. Yeah, so we're gonna go back to the Home Isles, and we're going to train. And we're going to this. What do I do besides streaming? I make YouTube videos. If you go to Lord Dad on YouTube, you can watch my alternate history content there. I'm pretty proud of my alternate history stuff. It's what I'm most known for. I do live streams there too, but it's just focused on making maps and talking about alternate history stuff. Like one of my recent streams, I reviewed people's ideas for Hearts of Iron 4 mods. That was fun. And another one was I reviewed people's just timelines in general. Didn't need to be a HOI4 mod. Yeah, I enjoy what I do. I'm also a dad. It's one of the reasons why I started doing this, so that I had a flexible schedule to be with my family. And yeah, that's the lore behind the dad. If you're interested in learning more. Improved small airframe reinforcement. Are we like reinforcing our old air wings so that they're not the old kind? Yeah, okay, boomerangs are starting to show up here. What are goals for my stream? Right now I'm just trying to make a difference in World War II as a relatively minor power like the Australians. We're a little worried about a invasion from Japan, but maybe it'll be okay. They've added a lot of... They changed some stuff with the way that divisions work, and I really don't know what to do about it. I'll just keep researching base stuff. So the way that Australia works is that you have to get a bunch of different research things going on at once. How do I explain this? There's joint research between you and your allies. You are not particularly good at research, but you can get a lot of benefit from working with your allies. Speaking of the allies, we just got Luxembourg in the allies, and we need to help defend them. So I'm going to take my air forces and put them in the Benelux. And Luxembourg immediately capitulated. And the Dutch will soon capitulate as well. Belgium will capitulate in minutes. So Europe is about to be lost to the Germans. But we are going to do our best to resist. Because Australia doesn't have that good of military stuff, but they have really good air, I decided to focus on air power. Thank you, appreciate it. I watched a lot of Tommy K, who's really good at this stuff, but you're a digital artist? That's nice. My wife was a digital artist, a texture painter. Luxembourg decided to decide as part of its true power. Yeah, unfortunate. It would have been nice to have the Luxembourg great power on our side. Look at all that attrition. If you contact me on my Discord, I would be interested in talking to you about that. It's Lord Dad. You can look into that. We need naval bombing things. Why did we need casts for... No, we don't need this. Catalina, there we go. That 2 divisions taking out the military. Oh, okay. Why are we doing an offensive? We don't have good air. Okay, Belgium, watch this. Belgium's about to just immediately die. Guys, do you remember that bug where if you had airplanes in a airport and then it was taken, you lost all your airplanes? Like, was that actually an intentional design decision? It's at Lord Dad Media. Just here. all caps, but that's not it. At least it should have media at the end. Does it have media at the end? I can't tell because I'm on streamer mode, but it's either Lord Dad or Lord Dad Media, and it's the same icon as the one on the Twitch stream. You can't miss it. Okay, I'm just gonna continue to research things really fast. Was that naval invasion? Oh, okay. We are now at war with Italy. So now we need to move our air force. We could maybe help resist here for a little longer, but it's usually not that worth it. We could make more of a difference down here. Except, oh wait, no, here we do actually do have.
Now shift it. Listen up. What's the go?
Yeah, I'll look into it. Thank you. Why is Godjam controlled by the Germans? Yeah, there's the fall of Paris. Is the right idea to move out? Did Belgium? No. Okay.
Righto.
How do I rate this DLC?
Orders, boss.
Hard to say so far, but I like the way that they designed Australia. I was worried that it would be too I was worried that it wouldn't be that good, but it is doing pretty well. They like, you know how usually they make it so it's like way too powerful. Okay. Oh, Vichy France is okay. Really? But we weren't. Okay, that's fortunate. Our air force is no longer there. Why are we going all the way down here? We can reach from here, can't we? Yeah, we can. So I don't know what that was about. Guess the 200 is not the best. We do this. I am not focused on that currently because I'm streaming, but I will get back to you once I am done and have the time. But thank you for reaching out. We want to become free. We don't want to be under the British anymore. We're going to earn our place. What is this? Is it because they have an airfield here?
Good to go.
It's interesting playing in a completely different area of the world. I usually play Canada this way, but it seems like
Yeah?
Australia is better suited for it.
Ready, boss. Yeah?
Okay.
Attention.
Where's the air here? There. Okay.
Attention.
Okay, right. So if you're just waiting on me to do the adding thing, then 'cause you can't send a message. I'll accept it for now. But hopefully you don't send me some
Righto.
effed up stuff, but we'll see. Election session. UAP, but do I want UAP to win? British War Cabinet. Overseas loyalties, all dressed up. Wouldn't it be more fun to do no foreign and get more autonomy? But 40? No, there's no way. We're going all British all the way. 250 political power for that.
What's the go? yeah. Listen up!
Canada desperately needs a new tree. I agree. Oh yeah, we have a. Remember this? I invested in really early in the game and never used.
Orders, boss?
Yeah, I'll do my best to get back to you. Thank you. It's good that we have yellow air at least. What happened to the here we have these guys. Where are these guys? Up here? Wouldn't it be nice if we had some actual air support? Close air support. Just an idea. Wouldn't it be fun if we had artillery? Would it be fun though? Do we really need it? Look at that. Enemy air superiority. Get dunked on. Yeah, it's good when they actually intentionally design something and they do it well. Now we're going to go deep on intelligence. You don't have what? I only have 5 factories. I need 8. What? It's because I'm trading all my goods. Was that focus that gave me more resources for the things I traded? Or whatever that was? Should probably look into that.
Good to go. Keep going!
Improved heavy tank. But we need a bunch of things like improved maintenance, blah blah blah. And we also need to afford army experience for whatever the heck. Forging Australia's future citizen army. We kind of need to get rid of that. Wasn't it like over here? Yeah, we eventually remove it by doing this. But this is good too. And then this gives us the jungle bonuses.
Good to go.
Kaiserreich? I've never really played Kaiser Redux. If I played Kaiser Redux, I'd play the Mongolian path that they removed, because that was one of my favorite paths.
Good to go.
You know the one. Genghis Khan too.
Good to go.
Genghis Khan was so cool, why isn't there Genghis Khan too? Assault infantry, individual excellence, defensive postures. What do I even want? Individual excellence? I guess. And we should start trying to like build more than just planes, like trucks, artillery, and support equipment. I haven't built any support equipment. That feels wrong, but it's totally true.
Up you get.
We got Addis Ababa, which is really good. We're about to get the airbase in Harar and just totally destroy them. Give it to them, indeed. Nine messages. 10. Oh my god.
Don't pull up yet.
Don't pull up yet. Here. Now we can put all of our guys here. Not all of them. Here, let's dial it back just a little bit. We can just absolutely dominate the air here now. Hooray. I love Hearts of Iron 4, man.
Listen up. All set.
Any Persona fans here?
Ready,
I'm really
boss.
excited for the new game, the Persona 4 revival. Honestly, I'm not that excited. I've played Persona 4 like
Attention.
I forget how many times at this point. Well, there's a lot of Italian troops.
All set.
No, let's not move the HQ somewhere we shouldn't. How about that? For some reason, I read that as quarter pounder. I guess it's not that wrong. 25 pounder. Makes sense. Logistics, we need that. Division. Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Get going.
Get going! Oh, I love it. I love the Aussie. There's 2 get goings. That's good. I do love my Mia Bluey. Infantry guns. 36 artillery. That's really not a lot needed. That's good.
Righto.
You can encircle that irregular. It's just a little by little, right?
Righto.
Mm. And all that talk, and then infantry gets there.
Get going.
Just keep working on it. Keep
Get up.
working there. What just happened? Did I get a new? Hold on. You know what I do need is naval bombers. Get those recruited. My Hero Academia. Yeah, I love My Hero Academia. Like slow in the middle, very good at the end. What other anime have I watched? Death Note is a classic. Right now, me and my wife we watched You and I Are Polar Opposites, and we're watching Ramparts of Ice as it airs. It's a romance anime.
Attention.
I'm a sucker for romance. Like for real. Like I'm a big sucker for it.
Get going.
I haven't really watched One Piece. The live action for One Piece is very
All
good.
eyes on 'em.
Like, if the pacing of One Piece was always like that, it would be amazing. But as people probably are aware, One Piece's pacing is notoriously bad.
What's the go?
It's not an anime, but I really like Avatar: The Last Airbender. There's so many things to talk about.
Shift it.
It's hard to pick just one. Man, I can't think. There's so many that I'm trying to think of. I just can't think of them right now. But what are we unlocked by having this guy twice? British War Cabinet, political power gain, war support, expeditionary forces. Okay. The art styles and some photos, not others. Upgraders and emotional golden. Hey, yeah. When I saw a comparison of the way that they're depicting all the characters, it's like before it was really
Ready,
there
boss?
was some depth to the designs,
Yeah.
but then now they're changing that by making things more flat. It makes them look more bright because it's like flashbang to the face, like
Yeah.
psh. Cash grab. It kind of is, but then again, you wouldn't be able to play golden content unless you had a Vita, and that isn't the best.
Good to go.
And there's also the fact that like they kind of need to do that for the new audiences of people. It's like, you know how, what is it? Hold on. Strategic bombers, maritime, coastal area. You know how
Boy, listen up.
they used to be a PlayStation exclusive and now they're Xbox, or like liberated from exclusiveness? I feel like
Boss?
you kind of need to expand on all that stuff, or else
Orders, boss.
like you need to have everybody be able to play it in the new field of consoles.
Boy, listen
I
up.
feel like Persona 3 Reloaded was really required. We're talking about Persona 4 Revival. Persona 4 is a very special game to me,
Yeah.
and they're making a remake. Yeah, I like it, it's interesting because I didn't really realize that either, Bubba, but then I was thinking about it, like it's a way for people to access the game that have never been able to access it before, so it can't be all that bad. I really like the trailer music, and one of my favorite, what the heck? Siamese Empire. Crazy. Going on Vichy, France. Is that historical? Oh,
Go.
look at me. I'm holding the north. Desert Fox. Sick. Yuck. No, like that. It would be nice if we get more trade. Could maybe start banking that industry, and then do this. Kind of regret going so much on mills, but then again, I kind of need mills, so I'm not too worried. It's really weird having like no manpower. Like obviously, but it's really weird. Okay, we secured the north. Now we can secure the south. So you know we have air base here and air base here.
All set.
Thai French Royal in less than a week's interesting. Let's just get all the armor protection. If we don't have that much manpower, then we should be, and we have a lot of military factories, we should definitely be focusing on getting the most bang for our buck. We got a bunch of political power here. We should start doing that tank stuff, though. Better ammunition. New rails. Or should we get more bonuses to... Oh, man. This, all dressed up. Or, wait, British? No. General have the... Okay. UAP votes. We kind of need them to lose the next election, so...
Get going.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. It's weird playing games and watching anime again from the perspective of a dad. You know, one thing is that now that I'm older, there's this anime called Kill Blue that's airing on Netflix right now, and it is hilarious. And it's hilarious because I'm used to anime being about like young kids. But then there's a couple of anime now coming out where it's like a grown man in a middle schooler's body, and it sounds awful, but it's actually not bad at all. The way they write it makes it really like not bad. There's an entire scene where oh yeah, not only is he like a 42-year-old man, he's a 42-year-old man who has an ex-wife and like a daughter that he rarely sees, and he's like a hired assassin like John Wick. It's like, what the heck is going on here? And then there's also the element of, what is it?
Good to go.
There's the element of he joins the home ec club, and then he makes some food for his daughter, who doesn't know that he got aged down, and she's like talking about how she liked something he made, and it's like, wow. So because he is starting to have a taste of what life is supposed to be, he's able to start growing as a person. It's not like it's not the like most in-depth like thing of all time. Like, you can definitely watch something probably more worth your time, but I like it. I think it's fun. Yes, different anime than I thought. Which one do you think I was? It's called Kill Blue. It's made by the same writer who made Kuroko no Basket, if you know about that. What do I do about this manpower? 130 in the field, really?
Yeah.
Like 7 divisions. Like, I guess I expanded it a bit. Yeah, it's pretty good. Like, I'm a fan.
Up you get.
Hooray! The Italians are out of here. The air situation is good. And well, it's Al Mutana, Iraq. We need to get ready to deal with those guys.
Get him.
Get 'em! Yeah, you know, yeah, it definitely needs some more wholesome. But my kids are really cute today, so I'm doing good. Oh, this song is so good. I thought it was a real song, and I almost like brought it to my grandparents to be like, did you listen to this song back in the day when the war was going on? And then I discovered that it is not. It is not something that they had. It's just that good. Like, it sounds that good. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, like there's so much bad isekai anime and stuff. Especially when it's like why are there so many anime out there where it's like, oh, and I freed the slaves, and the slaves are all meek girls. It's like, why? Like, does Japan just not feel like that's a bad thing? Wait, we're not, okay, we need to go to limited. But oh my god, it is just so gross. Like, I really don't like how they just avoid talking about that stuff, or like making it actually nuanced or respect the complicated nature of it. No, it's just, I'm a good guy because I freed the slaves. Like, yeah, good for you. Like, like the easiest W of all time. Also, the one thing I don't like about anime, especially in like romance things, is not really romance, because it's like the girls are all in love with the guy. This like opens a door for you, and then you're head over heels in love with him. It's like no wonder incels like it so much, right? The one I thought you were talking about was a salaryman opportunity to be born as times. Oh, I love that one. I watched that one too. I watched that before I was a grown-up, though. Before I was a grown-up. Sorry, I'm talking like a... I watched that when I was 17. No, not 17. It was like early 20s I was watching that. Now that I'm 30...
What's the go?
I'm 30X. I think I would appreciate that one a lot more. Come on, you guys. It's an easy W here. Come on.
What's the go?
Let's go. Literally.
Good to go.
Oh, now the British want to attack.
Ready,
Oh,
boss.
yeah. You remember Gallipoli?
Listen up.
And now they're bringing in the tanks. Oh god. Can I reach? No. Nice if we could. Now you want to fight down here. It's just... How do I improve things here? Yeah, you know, that maybe that is the case. Maybe you're right about that one. It being like a translation problem. Thanks for being a channel member, by the way. I really appreciate that. I feel like I just like kind of ignored that for a while. I really do appreciate it. It's pretty awesome.
Oi, listen up.
So what's our logistics looking like? Don't need as many guns on that. We need more support equipment. We need a lot more army experience if we're going to make any heavy tanks.
Righto.
We don't have any supply here, so we can't really do much. I'll just train that. The Soviets should be invading soon, but also the... Oh my god, Siam. What the heck? Siam popping off. Oh yeah, we're gonna get naval invaded, huh?
Righto.
Righto. So, and then also Singapore. Probably more importantly Singapore, actually.
Orders, boss.
Defend Singapore.
Good to go.
Great. The LARP. The LARP will never cease. That war is not going historically. Yeah, you don't need to tell me that. We should hopefully dominate the air down there when we need to. Not too much independence rule. It's like serfdom. Yeah, I guess so. But I just wonder if they just have such a fascination with it. Oh, you know what I'm thinking about? Is reincarnated as a shield hero or whatever. That one, oh, I really don't like that one. It's the worst for that problem that I was just talking about. Yeah, let's just dunk on Iraq with Air Force. And let's just get our army out of that cluster F over there. Do we have a... Yeah, we have a spy here. So we should be able to take this up pretty quick. Wait, don't defend Indonesia. It's bugged right now. They immediately fled to Japan. What? Really? That's terrifying. Oh, Greece is getting invaded. Here, let's help defend Greece. And that's more important. Got naval bombers too. You can deploy those in here. That's all of our naval. That's all our bomb. That's all of our air force. Huh. We should train up some medium and small airframes. What's going on here? Yeah, let's see that they're winning. Great Depression, remove that. It should really free up our consumer goods. Shield Hero is the worst trope filled slop. Yeah, especially when it's like, oh, she leveled up and then she's 18 and she grows up when she levels up, but she won't level up anymore now that she's the ideal age. It's like, what? Oh god. And it's like, the shield hero actually is the most powerful and everyone else is just scared of the shield hero. I really don't like that stuff. I like, absolutely don't like it. Okay, so they occupied all that stuff, but they didn't win anything. Okay. Defenders of the Fatherland is supposed to be Civil War, is about to think. The DLC was single-handedly destroyed HOI4 coding bookmarks in the country's legend UI. Yeah, I heard about that. That really sucks. Like, why did they have to change it? Is what I'm wondering. Like the video game mechanic, yeah. Me and my wife watched my reincarnated as the villainess All Roads Lead to Doom, and we were really excited about it initially, but then it just became trope filled, check the box slop, not well written at all, and it was just like ugh, and nobody was a character. Everyone had the hots for the main girl. The main girl was so dense she didn't understand anything that was happening. It was something alright. Okay, so speaking of something alright, it's time to move our troops all the way back home. Of course, it's right in time for the Iraq to actually solidify, but our Air Force can stay here. Oh, look at this! What a naval invasion! But Brown will do anything they play wants and get necessary stuff that breaks the code. And it's interesting how like Hearts of Iron 4 modding is such a important part of their strategy, but then they just do stuff like that. I don't know. I want jet engines. Where's our Air Force? Yeah, it's over here still. You just need these divisions out in case they try to make a mainland landing. People now gotta rely on a new friend to recommend good anime. Yeah, well, I had a weird comment that I shared with some HOI4 YouTubers recently. It's like, I think it's time for my anime era. And they're like, what does that mean? It's like, I don't know. Maybe my anime era is going to be me talking about anime. Just do a hard pivot away from alternate history stuff and go straight into anime. I did not want that. I don't want that. Like, there's already an overlap with the communities, which I guess is to be expected. Manhwas and mangas with similar names, and there's AI to voice them, right? Sheikdom of Kuwait exists. Okay, I didn't know that. Probably writing scripts. Yeah, maybe. It's sad how much AI is eroding authentic content nowadays. I'm not gonna say that I've never used AI to help like research something, but when people use it to automate everything, I think that's really bad. AI fake anime summaries are hilarious. Yeah. Winter and spring. Talk about the life of my life, yet I don't know where you are. Some of the stuff's AI. That's not good. I don't really like it when they go like, it's actually a tool to support the artist. It's like, well, the artist is training the AI for the artist to be replaced. That shouldn't be hard to determine. Like there's historical photos like they used to. Yeah, I know. Without you. Okay, so the Siamese are going to attack Guangxi before they're in... What? Before they're in the third... What? I didn't watch the whole thing, but there's this video of a fully automated AI channel just like having a complete meltdown, just saying what it's like just like funny and disturbing.
Listen up.
Infantry guns, cavalry recon, or this is logistics and field hospital, but what's the Jaegers, recon rangers there? Let's make these guys more prominent. Let's add more. There, just do 20 with.
What's the go?
What's the go? Okay, yeah. Thailand also might be bad too, yeah. Like, I didn't really understand, like, in Sweden they go on summer vacation. Like, the entirety of July, nobody's in the office. Why did they release something now when they only have, like, weeks to fix everything? I feel like that was not the best move on their end. So we're gonna get double the research onto medium things. We do heavy and then be able to do the same thing for later on.
What's the go?
What's the go?
All set.
Might as well just... Hear the thunder? No, let's not hear the thunder just yet. Good, now Japan's actually justifying against us. We're just gonna keep losing people to the British War Cabinet over and over again. Oh, look at that.
Yeah?
The USA is gonna come in soon, and when they do, it'll be glorious. Okay, we got maintenance company. We're going to research these. Well, we probably should have researched the better
Good to go.
medium frames. US, Turkey, Greece, even total Balkan rework is more anticipated. Wouldn't giving them reworks be a better idea? Yeah, probably. I guess this is just kind of like low-hanging fruit.
Yeah?
Like, it wasn't too big of a problem for them to implement this. And they can save the big heavy hitters for later. It kind of makes sense. I can see their strategic decision making in that way, but... What am I researching here? Construction 4, yes. Just buff out the stuff out of our air. Save the local power for the mining region. There's a lot of support equipment that we don't need. Just a good, quick excavation. No trade. My trade-focused Australia is not doing too hot. So I got another medium bomber, but there's no invasion. They demanded French Indochina. Okay. Still haven't invaded us. And we didn't even control Indochina, so I don't understand what this is all about. SMH, I've been waiting here this whole time. Let's get the... Oh my god, what, did they take Tripoli yet? If they take that airport, I'm going to do so much damage to the local infrastructure. Come on. 45, damn it. No luck. Here, let's dunk on the... Italians. We're not dunking on the Italians like I had hoped. Why is it so bad? Is it no efficiency? Oh, they did take that. Hold on. Strategic bomb the shit out of Tripoli. Destroy the local infrastructure, and then we can just walk right in. Let's do it.
What's the go?
What's the go? You go here. And so defend the ports. There we go. What? Okay, so they declared war for one day and then like actually will be your friend. Is that historical too? It's funny if true. Okay, so look. We have access to the airport, so we've been just demolishing everything that we could. We'll have to leave. But hopefully we did enough damage. Now we'll need to take everybody and bring it back down to here. This is the main feature. debate Germany, but we already knew that. Medium airframe, 98 days. That's pretty good. I want jet engines. I don't want anything else. Is this, did Victoria place this the right place to be building infrastructure? No, I already have 3 here. Okay. Why is Siam a piece of China? Look at our boy China.
Yeah?
Hopefully we can just take out Siam quickly. Is that a Polish ship? No, Yugoslavia. That makes more sense. Look at that terrible... That's because of the bombing we did, surely. And we're not just not capitalizing on that. Alright. I don't really get it, but fine. This time for sure they'll declare war on us. We'll have content before I go to bed today. I will play RuneScape a little bit though. I've been playing RuneScape. Historical accurate, I utterly incompetent yet. Helsing? No, I haven't. I think it would be fun to watch, but I haven't watched it. Man, I wish I was engaging with chat more. Sorry. I really want this Death from Down Under thing. That would be so good. Leave game design to modders. Well, they did kind of do that with the Czechoslovakia DLC. I thought that Czechoslovakia was pretty good, but I did find that there was a lot of bloat. It felt like they really had to try to prove themselves to Paradox, and in a way they did. But it was also a lot, so I don't know. I remember it being entertaining. Maybe I'm thinking about the Helsing Abridged. That was really popular back in the day. I think my girlfriend at the time was showing it to me. It's weird to think that I had girlfriends and now I have a wife. And kids too. It's like not only do we not only this, but also that, you know. There's the large airframe. Don't know what I'll be doing with the large airframe, but I'm researching it anyway. Didn't they remove independent Slovakia from the description? Yes, I remember. The historical lives were very unresearched. The one thing that I say that is good about Paradox is their historical research. I'm pretty sure that they've never really... Well, that's not true. They've had their own... They've had their moments. But I know that Paradox modders can sometimes really get his research wrong. Thinking like everybody can. You know? It's just a mistake that happens often. Yeah, let's just keep giving out all of our main guys to the British. Why not? Our stability is really low. Our political power is high though. Eventually we'll just have to cut it off, but... Oh look, historically accurate occupation of Athens. We have the improved maintenance modifier now. Yeah, we should probably be building radar stations, huh? We have the tech for it. We even, like, deliberately built for it. But why do we have so little civs? I should have built more civs, I guess. Oh, look at that. What? That's good. Yay. It was actually worth it. Look at that. Good stuff. Okay, why isn't Japan declaring war? I'm so used to... Okay, we have to have some content here. There, okay. Let's go complain. How do I join these wars? So I can only join my master's wars. There we go. Come on, really? Oh, I'm not in the war yet, so you can't hurt me. Ugh, come on. Hooray, the US is in the war now. Where's our navy? Strike force. Patrol. There we go, okay. We're fighting. I'm pretty sure the power that we're seeing here is from the Air Force. Philippines being invaded? What about everywhere else? No, just the Philippines right now.
Orders, boss. Rip him up.
Oh my, it's not even close. Like, what a destruction. Okay, let's get the naval. Just to further disrupt if we can. Excellent. Oh, this is brilliant.
Get going.
Get going! How is this doing for our independence? Very, very good.
Attention.
Who'd have thunk?
Get going.
Moving down a little chicken neck.
Boy, listen up.
Australia first seems pro-German for some reason. Yeah, they were high isolationist, pro-Japanese, really.
Boy,
You hate
listen
this
up.
DLC? Hey, look, as soon as we're out of the airfield, no help, no luck, no shot. Actually, that is in technically in the
Ready, boss. Yeah.
It's just... Where can I find an airfield, please?
All set.
Looking for airport. Isn't that one right there? We got one here, but can we reach? Yes, we can.
Don't pull up yet.
Don't pull up yet.
Get going.
Yeah. Bad decision.
Yeah. Attention. Get going.
Can circle
go.
troops if we do it the right way here.
Righto. Righto.
Damn it.
Righto. Righto.
Missed that golden opportunity there.
Boy, listen up.
Did we skip those two?
All set. All set.
Probably not. We're really running out of supply in the chicken neck here. We do got good air support here though. Should hopefully turn around for us soon. Look at all that research ability. Okay. $400 for better air. Yeah, let's do it. We've run out of supply.
Attention.
We are going to wait until we get more supply. We are going to build more supply. Here to here. Here to here. Or not. That's stupid because there's things literally right here. If we just right click, we'll be able to extend our supply. Here. This is a good focus.
Listen up. Get going.
Get going. Oh wow, okay, so the Philippines invasion survived. Okay.
Righto.
Righto.
Ready, boss. Oi, listen up.
That's an easy right click with the air superiority and close air
Let's
support.
go.
And the jungle.
Go, go.
Yeah, you do. You do need DLC for the new mechanics. That's how they get you.
Righto. Orders, boss. Orders, boss.
Philippines invasion again. You need air support. Just throw all the air in it. Oh, okay, well they just lost the airport. Okay. It's like the one airport too, isn't it? Yeesh. Okay. Alright, well there you go. That's something. Ruined a 10-hour Oval Blues. Can't you revert versions? Surely you'll be able to do that.
Good to go.
Or did you already like save it over when it was bugged? If so, that sucks. Sorry about that. Looks like the war's stalling. Guess it's winter though. Things could turn around for the worst. So they got the Philippine Republic there.
Good to go.
Wish I got that instrument. That would have been so good. HQ's in the free update? Okay, Mons in place update. Oh, that really sucks. I'm sorry. It's a definite downside of the Hearts of Iron 4. Mariana region. Okay, not us. Not yet, anyway. Is Leon Trotsky dead? Why is it Leon and Lev? Like, I never understood that. What's this song? It's called Siditana Irresistible. Yeah, it's a HOI4 one. It might be like the Latin America pack that gave it. Here, let's just automate this. How about that? It's nice to have a good air. It's also nice to have good supply, but we don't have that. We don't have the luxury. Imagine there's a little invasion there and it's be done with. But now the Japanese are here, making it a little complicated. Oh, him trying to make his name less Jewish. Interesting. Is Leon a Jewish name? Big if true.
What's the go?
Green air. It's glorious.
Orders, boss.
Let's reinforce our main battle.
Boy, listen up.
They haven't invaded Dutch East Indies yet, so... We do have no oil, though. Likely because of the fact that we have a good air force. HQ0 DLC only infantry stuff is free. Okay, interesting. Like the special forces stuff is free.
Ready, boss.
Wait. Winter is starting to thaw. USA is contesting the Navy, but still pretty powerful. Don't know what I'm doing with my Navy. Just making sure that Malaya is secure. Malaya has a lot of good resources. Just nothing ever happens. Womp womp. Chauncey grew up in a pale settlement. Is aesthetic, non-practicing Jew. I see. What's this? Siamese Empire is justifying against us. Oh no. Whatever will we do? They're justifying against us. Terrain. No, do we still have that problem of like citizen army? Yeah. So despite it all, we still have that -25. The air is really what's helping out the most, I think, though. Well, I really liked how the structure of this all worked out. Well, they still have Hong Kong. The way that they did the focus tree is pretty cool and straightforward and nice. I like how they made elections matter without making it too complicated. Like really, this is all you need. That's really good. I would like to see if I could do more of the focus tree. I would have learned things for the next time, but I will need to go now. So thank you everybody for watching. Very fun. Nice to just chill out a bit, talk about a bunch of stuff. Good times. Thank you everyone. See you around.